Hi, my name is Christian Lewis. I am 39 years old and I am currently walking the coastline of the United Kingdom. I started on the 1st of August 2017. Keeping me company along the way is Jet, and I'm loving every moment.
Chris and Jet are now approaching 2.5 years on this incredible walk. They have completed the Orkney Islands and have set sail once again, this time to the northernmost part of the UK, the Shetland Islands, where Chris has ambitions to be a Viking.
Right, where are we, Chris? Where are we now?
So this is Lerwick. It's well, basically in the middle of Shetland. It's where I arrived on the boat, and if you ever come to Shetland, this is where you'll come to if you come from Orkney or Aberdeen.
So that's Lerwick over there, and this is a fort overlooking with the cannons.
And here I am doing an interview with Tim in the rain.
Yeah,
Thanks, mate.
in Lerwick, in the Shetland Islands, in a fort on top of the hill. There's some warm pubs down there.
I
We
know.
could be in the pub
I know.
having something to eat.
But
Instead,
no, he wants to look at the cannons.
they are impressive.
Thanks, mate.
And tonight, Apelia.
What is the Apelia?
It's a fire festival, the largest in Europe. Don't you worry about that. I've done my homework.
Because I've met so many of the locals here, they've been really accommodating, and me and Tim tonight get to not only see the Apelia, but in a kind
Experience
of
it.
way experiencing it. Yeah, and it's
Yeah,
going to be
from
very
the inside.
special.
It's going to be amazing.
Can't wait. Hey, good afternoon, folks. So that over there in the distance is Scalloway. That's where we'll be heading today. You can just see a bridge here. That bridge is going to take me onto my next island, which will be Burra, which is only a small island. And then just in this gap here is another bridge which joins on to another island, which we will do in the next couple of days, weather permitted, because it's getting a bit brutal. But either way, have a look at this. See how many different small little islands there are around? It's lush. What do you think, matey? You got your eyes on something, haven't you? Don't even think about it.
Go, Chris gets stopped and asked for photos, which is great, but so many people want Chris to join you, and we've come away to hide for a bit just to have a few moments on our own.
I've just had one of the biggest privileges going. I've been invited to be part of a squad here in Shetland, and that is a big thing.
I can actually say I've never seen Chris so excited. He is taking photos, meeting everyone, shaking hands. He's like a celebrity here. Chris, I've never seen you so excited for anything in my life.
That's because I've been around you, mate.
Everyone is lined the streets in the far corner. Chris has spotted somebody he knows. Let's have a look at this. Everybody is holding a torch, and they're all going to be lit later, and the procession is going to start. It's going to be amazing.
Hey folks, how are we?
Right, we're just checking out the light, and it is very grey, very wet, very windy, very cold, and that's why we're inside in the bar. Okay, Christian Lewis, my dear friend.
Tim. Find everything funny, even you.
Seriously. So we're in the Shetlands. Has this been the toughest part of your walk so far?
That's actually a good question, mate. This has genuinely been the first place that has scared me.
Really?
Weather-wise, yeah, definitely. When I say it scares me, what I mean is, it's the first place that every single time that I've pitched a tent, and I learnt my lesson on the first night that I stayed there because it got smashed, but I make sure I've got a contingency plan. So wherever I pitch my tent, I make sure that I've got somewhere that I can, even just a rock or something that I can crawl under in my bivvy bag, and keep shelter there until it stops. It's brutal.
So what's been, here on the Shetland Islands, what's been the scariest moment so far? The one instant where you've actually thought, Christ, what am I going to do here?
In Unst. We were walking on the west coast of Unst. It's really barren, there's nothing around.
And again, that exact thing happened, mate. The winds just come from nowhere, and the direction that we were walking in, and this was a mistake that I made, and I would never make it again, is that somebody kindly offered to meet me on the other side, so I didn't have my gear, and the winds were so strong, mate, that I was on my side, laying on my side, protecting Jet. So we were getting from one old croft house, which is an old house before the Highland clearances, to get to another was 2 hours work just to get
What were you thinking when you did that? Because you're miles away from anyone.
Something else takes over then, mate. That's something I can't explain.
Was that something you learned? Maybe something from the parents?
Nobody
Just
can learn that. No, you know, that's like saying to you, I suppose, how would you react if somebody suddenly put a gun in your face? You don't know until that happens.
Yeah.
It's the reality and fear. So you know that says a lot about somebody. And yeah, it scared me a few times, mate. I didn't even think I was going to be able to make it back that day. It was just too strong. We couldn't walk into it. But we did in the end. It used every single ounce of skill that I've learned.
How did you get Jet through all that?
One, because she's amazing. Two, because I know her, so if I pull her on her side, she'll do anything that I ask of her. If I tell her to lay down, just lay by my side, and I have to crawl backwards against the wind, because the lower you are, the lower centre of gravity you have.
So you're crawling on your back,
on my side,
on your
literally,
side, backwards,
sheltering her, yeah.
holding Jet whilst you're crawling back.
Yeah. We did that for hours,
And how far did you have to go doing that?
This is the funny part about it. I probably only had about 2k.
2k? You went 2k on your side, holding Jet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Going backwards.
Yeah. I never posted anything like this because it's so. You suddenly go into a kind of survival mode,
right?
And it's just get there. You're only focused, mate. I was so anxious, you know. It was a weird feeling. I can't explain that.
Because you post a lot on social media, and everyone sees you say, "Oh, I'm here. Look at this, look at that." People don't see this.
No.
And you've been doing this for 2.5 years.
No.
This sort of basically survival method to go round. Because people think, oh, okay, you're going to walk around, but it's not a walk,
No,
is it?
it's not.
It's survival.
It really is.
Jet and I have hit into a hailstorm. It's thunder, lightning, and stinking. It hurts so much. Me and Jet are going to turn round and head back. We can't walk today.
Chris is up there at the moment at a real good vantage point, and he's doing a Facebook Live to all his followers. But have a look at this. This is what these guys celebrate every year. The biggest fire festival in Europe.
I really miss you, Hebrides. You're amazing, and I can't wait to see you all again.
And just down there is a Viking boat they've made, and they're going to be taking it onto the park later and setting fire to it. I've never seen anything like this. It's quite amazing. Morning after the Helly Aa. Chris, how you feeling, bud?
Huh?
How you feeling? It's a lightweight.
Let's put it this way, I'm
He's
walking
a
my
light.
dog with a tie. I lost a lead, I lost everything. I've got to go to the cops, get water, mate. This is the painkillers.
That sounds you right. 4 a.m. we're out to. And people are still going at it at the Helly Aa now. They're going on for hours, but look at this morning. Let me swing you around. Look at that for a day. Lots of filming to do today. And keep watching.